Coach Polk smokes 7 cigars a day. He says that's the key to staying healthy and not having to go to the doctor. I do think Coach Polk is the GOAT. I mean, his resume speaks for itself. He's got the most wins in SEC baseball history.
The opposing team's bullpen is situated in right field, and I'll always hear, hey, who's that old dude smoking cigars? Is he allowed to even do that on the field? And probably not. What he means to college baseball, a lot of the umpires kind of just let it happen. A lot of people don't understand that he's one of the most winningest coaches in college baseball history.
This is my 53rd year actually coaching college baseball, and then I did 7 tours with the USA national team, and then now 8 tours coming up this summer with the Hyannis Harbor Hawks baseball team up in the Cape Cod League. Well, as everybody, played high school and college baseball, and went down to the University of Arizona and introduced myself to the head baseball coach at the University of Arizona, Frank Sansit. And he asked me if I'd like to come out and help out, and I thought maybe I'd be shagging baseballs or throwing batting practice, hitting fungals, and he made me the third base coach for the Arizona Wildcats.
And I interviewed with Coach Polk at a Holiday Inn in Columbus, Ohio. That was back in the day when there were graduate assistants, and that's how you entered into the coaching profession. Coach was always very good, very kind, very fair. Just thankful that my career began learning from and serving under Coach Polk. And now the careers come full cycle where we get to coach together again as I wind down my career.
Well, I'm the former president of the American Baseball Coaches Association and spent a lot of time on dealing with baseball issues on behalf of college baseball players and college baseball coaches and their programs. And unfortunately, the NCAA has dealt severe blows to the profession, to the kids and coaches, based on 7 sanctions we have in college baseball that no other sport has. And one of the biggest is that we have less scholarships than any other sport by far, without any exception. So because of that, I've been on the attack, and that's one of the reasons I left Mississippi State with 3 years left on my contract, because I knew if I stayed at Mississippi State, I'd have to do something that I swore I'd never do, is take money away from kids based on performance, or someone who gets hurt. And unfortunately, that's what the roster restriction does too. We're the only sport that has a roster restriction. So if you mention Ron Polk to anybody in college baseball, there's 2 things that will pop up: the baseball playbook, my textbook, and 2, the NCAA attack dog. And everybody supported me, but the rest of the baseball fraternity felt like if they said what I said, they'd lose their job. But I was thankfully winning at Mississippi State and had support the president and athletic director. And because of that, I was the one that went on the attack and did all the amendments and the override votes one time at a convention. I lost all the votes, and so I knew I could not stay at Mississippi State, because in order to win in the Southeastern Conference, you have to dump kids. We got to talking with Coach Shoup, and we talked about maybe me coming over as a volunteer coach, and been doing it for 11 years now. And so I enjoy it, enjoy being around the coaching staff here, enjoy Conference USA, which I'm a member now of, even though I spent most of my coaching career in the Southeastern Conference, and the rest is history.